guys. Okay, take two. Thank you if you guys are just rejoining. I am having one of my less good tech days, let's say. Generally, I'm have been pretty on top of this digital transition, but today seems to not be one of my better days. Hi, welcome to my little gong room here in Cornwall. We are live, I hope, on Instagram. Usually I run these little sessions on my website as well, but we are just fighting the technology today. This is part of what I normally call 30-minute med. It's a 3 times a week session that I run on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. We have half an hour or so together, and the idea is just to spend a little time connecting internally. I usually use the phrase inner vision, and really spending time just going inwards, going into our own higher consciousness, ascending, and just relaxing. Even at the best of times, we all need this work, and particularly at the moment, I think we need it more than ever. So I am doing my absolute best to fight the technology and bring you some gorgeous sounds from what is formerly known as the spare room. We've just about got the acoustics right. You might hear some seagulls, you might see a cat, but apart from that, we're super slick and professional. So do drop me a message. I can just about see messages. I haven't got my glasses on, so it's a little far away, but I'll do my best to come back to you if there's any issues again. I will be posting these recordings on my IGTV and also on my website and YouTube channel, so if it does all go a bit skewy, please do scope out www.silenceandnoise.co.uk later on, and then you will see this in all its polished, edited, gorgeous glory, I hope. So we'll get started talking about today's Cosmic Crystal Calm theme, which is of course the full moon. Hopefully wherever you are, you saw a gorgeous moon up there in the sky last night. Typically here in Newquay it was amazing on Sunday, and then last night it was just a little bit clouded over, which was gutting. I was there with my telescope all ready to go. But it's amazing today, so fingers crossed for a clear one tonight. The moon that we're celebrating is the full moon in Libra. People often get confused why we're talking about Libra in April. We're basically working with the full moon's the opposing sun sign. So we have a 6-month cycle. The new moon is at the beginning of that cycle, the full moon is at the end. So what that really means is that energetically we're looking for the completion of a cycle that began end of last September, which was when the Libra new moon landed. Libra, as any Librans among you and others will probably know, is the sign of balance, as indicated by the many iterations we see of Libra. You can see on some of my tarot, the gorgeous Moonchild, or the Dali tarot, which is incredible. Make good use of the scales that we're all really familiar with. And my absolute fave, the Wild Unknown, the black and white kitties. And really Libra's all about balance. Balance, equilibrium, equanimity in our lives, in our relationships particularly. Libra is ruled by Venus, which is the sign that's most concerned with our relationships with each other, with our romantic liaisons, with our family, with our friends, with our business partners. So balance in these areas is extra important at this time of year, and particularly given the current global climate, the way we communicate with others, the ways that we're approaching our communications and having to do this stuff and completely rethink how we interact with each other. This is a really appropriate moon to be dealing with right now. The other energies I'm working with at the moment are very much related to minerals, to rocks, crystals, as always. Rose quartz, if you happen to have one knocking around, it's a really common rock. I'll show you up close. Easy to find all over Europe, particularly in the UK, and this is a really harmonizing stone. It's an amazing stone for Libra season. It's to do with the heart chakra, so we would work with it usually in this area if you were going to place it on the body. But its main quality is bringing harmony, bringing balance. So this is something we're very much in need of at all times, but especially in this particular moon. This one, green calcite, I don't use that often. In fact, I forgot I had it. I was reading my crystal book this morning by the great Judy Hall, researching what I was going to bring into the sessions today. And this green calcite actually is something I've found in my bathroom on my trawl around the house. But I'm going to read to you from Judy because she has some great things to say about this particular rock. She says that it is a mental healer dissolving rigid beliefs and old programs, restoring balance to the mind. Letting go of what is familiar and comforting but which no longer serves, it facilitates transition from a stagnant to a positive situation. And I think this is a really amazing time to be looking at transitions as a whole, to be thinking about what we're doing with this reflection, with this pause. I know for most of us we're having to completely rethink our day-to-day, our structure, our careers. We're all getting used to working differently in our own lives and also with others. I can hear my other half on a conference call downstairs, which is hugely disruptive to my sound, and I'm not used to that at all. So we're all having to find new ways of working, and this lovely calcite's a really great transition stone. The other stones I'm working with today is black tourmaline, which is pretty constant at the moment. This is a little piece in some gorgeous quartz. This is an amazing protector, and also with amethyst, which is fantastic for intuition and a really kind of calming stone, great for quietening the mind down, which we all need at times like this. So Cosmic Crystal Calm is a 30-minute session, of which the bulk, which will begin now, is really to do with these gorgeous bowls. They are made of glass. There is quartz content. People always think they're pure quartz, but believe me, they would be very expensive and impossible not to break if they were made of pure quartz. They are tuned to 432 Hertz, which is magical. It's an amazing frequency. It's the heartbeat of the planet, and that's why these babies sound so awesome when they get into your bones and into your cellular structure. So I'll give you a little preview so you can check that you can hear. If you don't already have headphones on, I'd really recommend grabbing yourself a pair of headphones. Although I'm putting this through Lula TV, just so I can record and play at the same time, I'm using a really great mic, which is a stereo mic, to help make sure the sounds come out true. And you'll find that it comes through both ears alternately, so make sure you've got your headphones ready. So if you're working with a crystal today, it's really nice to take a hold of that crystal. I'm going to choose the rose quartz. And just have that somewhere in the palm of your hand, or if you're lying down, maybe have it somewhere on your body that feels good for you. As I said, the heart's a really great place for rose quartz, but if, like me, you find you lie down and it rolls straight off and distracts you, then maybe keep it in your palm. Let your eyes come to a soft close, take a couple of deep breaths, and just start to allow your energy to soften, your awareness to soften, your senses to soften. Maybe if it's a really bright sunny day where you are, as it is here, you might want to quickly pull the curtains across or throw a jumper or something over your eyes to take the edge of the senses down a little. If you've got other noises in your space, if you've got people on the phone in different rooms, or kids or dogs or stuff outside, then just take a moment to draw inwards away from that sound and see how quiet things can be on the inside. We're really fortunate at the moment with such a lot of quiet and stillness that none of us are used to, that this is becoming easier and easier for us to access. So gradually allowing yourself to soften, allowing your energy to come. Maybe holding the crystal still in your palm, maybe allowing it to roll around if that feels good for you. If you haven't got one, maybe imagining it brings you harmony or peace or relaxation. Imagine that harmonizing influence beginning in the palm of your hand and drawing itself through your body, through your arms, through the shoulders, the neck, the skull, all the way out of the skull, around the head. And imagine a colour associated with this particular harmonious force. For me, it's definitely a pink. If your colour is light, you'll be able to feel it as a kind of enveloping force all over the body, particularly around the heart center, drawing itself through your limbs, all the way down through the hips, the pelvic region, through the knees, out to the ankles, until your whole body is feeling held and harmonious and soft. Take a moment to set yourself an intention, particularly whilst working with the energy of the full moon. Forgiveness and gratitude are really great emotions to be working with. So So particularly at this time, it's good to remember what we're fortunate to be holding on to at a time when it feels like a lot is being lost. It can be as simple as having your morning coffee with your cat, or being able to take your conference calls in your pajamas. Find something you're grateful for. And make that gratitude your intention for your practice today. Remember, you can adjust volume anytime you like. And we'll be with the sound for about 15 minutes. Feel free to drop in and out, and maybe drop me a message afterwards. Let me know how you found it, what you were listening on. And enjoy your relaxation. nicely zoned out and relaxed from the magic bowls. I normally hold these sessions on my website, on my own channel, so if you'd like to join them again, you can click through the bio and find out some more about that. We're going to persevere with figuring out Instagram sound. I have no idea how that sounded, so I hope it was okay for you guys. And I'll be listening back to see what we need to change, and it's really helpful if you guys can let me know what you think as well, what you were listening on. So the bowls are part of a much wider sound therapy offering, which I normally deliver in soundscapes. We have one tonight to honour the Libra full moon. If you'd like to join, registration closes at 4 o'clock, so in just 10 minutes or so. And again, if you click through my bio, you'll find all the details you need in the link tree there. So thank you for coming along for a little mini meditation. I'm sorry it was a bit chaotic to get going. I know some of you had to jump off and jump back on, and hopefully as we all get used to this new technical world, we will figure out a super slick way of delivering you the sound. So thank you so much. Have a great rest of Wednesday and full moon, and hopefully see you guys at the next one. Namaste.